So what's an NFT?
NFTs are like one-off tokens that are part of a collection. Generally, they're used to represent some sort of other asset, whether it be like a JPEG, an image on the internet. Some NFTs are being used to represent actual physical art now. And some of the newest hype right now is NFTs are used to represent items in a game or characters in a game.
So tell me, are NFTs a scam?
NFTs and crypto in general right now is like one big bubble. There's a lot of like crap out there where people are like, oh, we're going to launch this NFT. It gives you a membership to do this, or it gives you these characters, and these characters will be worth whatever amount of money in the next 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why these NFTs are taking off is because people look at them and they say, okay, if I buy now, it's probably 10x, and then when it 10x, I'm going to sell it. So a lot of people do that. And realistically, the only successful NFTs are successful because the team that's launching them, generally they push hundreds of thousands of dollars into marketing. I think everyone is trying to scam everyone else in crypto. So people launching coins, they're thinking, oh, we'll launch this coin, we'll launch this token, and we'll take money from people that buy it. People that are buying it are thinking, oh, I'll buy this cheap, and then I'll sell it to some other asshole like 3 days later, and they'll buy it for more, so I'll take their money. And whoever's buying it then thinks they're going to sell it later to someone else for more money. So everyone is thinking that they're going to scam someone else.
So essentially, it's the greatest, who's the biggest fool theory, right? That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Get out before someone else, before shit hits the fan.
Yeah. So I think most NFT launches are basically like just giant Ponzi schemes, and everyone knows it's a Ponzi.
All right, that's a bold claim. You gonna back that up?
Well, I mean, a lot of people buy into NFTs. They know that it's zero, right? Mm-hmm. So it is. I think a lot of people are very aware that it's a Ponzi, mm-hmm. and they realize that, hey, I can make money on this Ponzi as long as I get out before everyone else is. If you put in a lot of money into NFTs and you got scammed, you basically went from riches to rags, but you just got to go from rags to riches again. So, like, if you get scammed, you've probably been through the process. You know how the scam works. There's nobody, and there's really nothing stopping you from scamming the next guy. So, mm-hmm. I mean, you have hands-on experience with that. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So, if you want to find out more information about how I got scammed, you can probably watch a video that I'm going to post up in the future.
Well, okay. My opinion on this is a general view of the market, the crypto market. It's very high risk, high reward. It's unregulated. Almost everyone in crypto is anonymous, myself included. So, yeah, I mean, if you look at the projects that I've worked on, you won't actually know that I worked on them. And realistically, yeah, it is like the Wild West where anything goes, whoever, survival of the fittest. If you don't like it, you probably just shouldn't be in it. So a smart contract is like a vending machine, right? Vending machine, I can put out a vending machine and I can make it so that every time someone interacts with it, I get a commission or I get paid something. Mm-hmm. But it's a vending machine. It doesn't discriminate against anyone. Anyone can go and like mess around with the vending machine. But you or other people cannot modify the logic of the vending machine. There definitely is use cases for blockchains and the native tokens of blockchains. So like Ethereum, for example. If you were to ask me about Ethereum versus Doge is completely useless. You can't really do anything on it. Ethereum, you can actually deploy smart contracts. People interact with them. The point is Ethereum is the underlying technology and Shiba is just a vending machine on this in the city. Right? Ethereum is a city. Shiba is one vending machine in the city. So Shiba could go to zero, but if Ethereum goes to zero, Shiba is also going to zero.
Okay. Yeah. And then Bitcoin versus Ethereum, who's going to win?
I mean, there are two different use cases. Bitcoin is like email. It's old, it's slow, it's outdated, but everyone still uses it because it's kind of like the first thing that came along and it's the standard. Ethereum is like, it's also old. It's also slow. It's also expensive, but you can do more things with it.
So what do you think is going to take over Ethereum's position in the future?
I don't really have a comment on that. I mean, there are a lot of contenders to it, but I think in anything that has to do with tech, it's not about who makes the best technology or who has like the fastest speeds or the lowest transaction costs. It's about hype. Especially in crypto, it's hype and whoever pushes their marketing the most. With that being said, I think Solana is actually one of the most efficient blockchains out there. Everything that they have made is literally made for performance. But will it overtake Ethereum? I don't know. I don't think it's that easy to do things on Solana. Solana is like kind of like a black box. It's hard to code on. There's no developer support, or at least not as much as Ethereum. And there's a lot more people building stuff on Ethereum than Solana.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just because by virtue of more programs, more use cases for Ethereum, it'll stay on top.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking purely about technology, Solana is way better.